trying to make it.
TorontoRappers.com exclusive.
This is the life I live. I feel if anything comes my way, I'ma take it then run, cause I got a lot to live up to. Get out my way, one chance, I'm trying to make it. Plus there's a couple million trying to take it, and my degrees ain't getting me nowhere. I keep going, I keep focused.
Famous as a kid, man. The kid, like, rap, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Famous as the character, you know. Ashton is the entity, that's what my mom named me, but famous is also inspiration, you know. I got a big name to it. Originally from Montreal, suburbans, the side of Montreal, the West Island, and I moved to Toronto probably like 5 years ago now. Was living in Scarborough, and now, you know, I got a nice spot downtown Toronto, so, you know, things are on the up and up right now. Alright, so January 1st, 2008, everybody's like, yo, Famous, how long you been rapping? You know, I see on rapnow.com. Like, does that mean you weren't rapping before? I've always been in the industry, you know what I mean? Working at record labels. I worked at 2 major record labels, actually, Universal and Sony. BMG did a lot of marketing and promotion. But, you know, I've always been one of those entertainer type cats, like that extra guy in school and stuff. You know, the one girls always want to hang out with. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I guess the whole rapping thing just came to fruition when it was like, you know, I was put in a lot of situations and in a lot of places where a lot of people would die to be in, right? So it only made sense, and it was just about making words rhyme. And, you know, I think I have a story to tell, and it's pretty unique, and it is down to earth, and it's real, and it relates to the general public. So I think just making it rhyme is the hardest part, which I think I do a pretty good job at it. And yeah, I mean, since January 2008, January 1st, 2008, that's when, like, I let everybody know I was rapping, you know, and in a year I put out, I think it was like 5 videos, 4 of them were charting, 3 tracks were charting, got nominated for a Much Music Video Award, performed on MTV, got nominated for a Juno 1 year, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm one of those dudes that just puts out the work. I don't really like to talk about, yo, what's coming up next and all that. I just put it out, and it's kind of like sent messages, and then people, you know, they have their own response to it, and they take it how they feel, but that's just how I feel at the time. So what I did last year was that, but now we're moving on to the bigger things. Alright, so the whole ghostwriting thing, I thought we were over that, you know what I mean? And I mean, for anybody who knows what ghostwriting is, it's ghost, so you never actually know. So, like, I mean, I could tell you I wasn't ghostwriting for Jay-Z. It was great as far as promotion. I mean, he's the best in the game, you know, he's a living legend, so when a rumor goes out like that, you can only be like, cool, you know what I mean? And it just so happens that happened like within the first 2 months of when I put out the project, so the buzz was naturally there, and then people made their way to the website, which is thekidfamous.com, and you know, they made their own opinions. But as far as writing, I definitely do a lot of writing. To go into detail who I write for, I would obviously not do that, right? Because that would be a breach of contract, but just know the similarities, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so it's 2009, and you know, I've been off the scene for a hot minute, maybe a month or 2, but new stuff's coming out, and I'd just like to break it down like Goddess Girl, Bird and Keys, and I think the first project I put out, the I Rap Now project, it kind of took people into my life, kind of gave them, you know, meaning to the artists. A lot of people just put out music, but you don't really know nothing about artists. You just hear hot punchlines and shit, and you don't really know nothing about them, right? So I think the I Rap Now was kind of just telling people the story and developing that character, and, you know, putting it into people's heads. But the new thing is like, now I'm ready for stardom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take it to a new level. Shout out to my man Cleve. You know what I mean? I'm using his property right now. No, I'm a get to my man right here, but shout out to Cleve, Barber's Lounge. It's on the Danforth. I have to give him the shout out, you know what I mean? Because if not, he's going to charge me to do this interview back here. And this is my barber right here, Rez Raider. Make sure you check out for him. He's got some new music coming out too, you know what I mean? Like, same thing. He's the barber right now, but he's working on his music. And I was that dude selling shoes before anybody knew I rap. And now look what's popping. So, like, You know, it just shows that if you put your mind to it, a lot of good things happen. But yeah, the new project's gonna be sick. Bird and Keys. Remember that name, Bird and Keys. 8 tracks straight.
He just got a fresh cut.
And I just got a fresh cut. Remember that too. Alright, well, anybody who knows Famous knows I'm down for the city. Like, yo, I'm famous, right? So I'm real easy to reach. People get at me everywhere. It's me who answers. I got 3 phones, so. But I think as far as the Stylist Awards go, with me, Breeze, Paige, Ill Kids on the 1 and 2s, yeah, that was crazy to me. Like, me in general, I got tracks with half the city, right? You may have heard them, you may have not. But I'm really about working within the city. I think we got a lot of talented artists here. I don't really have to go elsewhere to seek out. You know, if I need a hot hook, you know, it's like, do I choose Keisha Cole or do I choose Kim Davis? You know what I'm saying? It's like, Kim Davis is down the street and I work a lot with her, and Tona, and Mayhan was on the first project, Blake Carrington, Trinity Chris, Cardinal. I mean, the city's buzzing right now, so why go elsewhere? Alright, so just the last few words of advice. Like, yo, the game's real, you know? Like, sometimes the camera's always in front of me and shit. And, you know, I don't really like talking in front of the camera, which I do, right? But only to promote myself. But, like, when it comes down to the game's not easy. And, like, I would tell everybody who wants to get into this game, set a realistic goal. Because, like, it's not as you seem, like, especially you being in Canada. So, like, if you're mad because Flo's not playing your shit in Canada, like, you got a lot of bigger issues in your life to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I got to tell people, you know, taking a lot of trips. The game's serious, and there's a lot of fake people out there, and, you know, a lot of them are artists who are making money right now. So, it is what it is. Just stay focused, you know what I mean? Set realistic goals. Keep your team real close. You know, there's no need to roll around with a whole bunch of dudes who, like, once you get put on, they're just looking for that shine or whatever. And, yeah, just stay focused, man, because it's real. It's real. Alright, so, yo, you guys for a 16, we need, like, a beat. Actually, nah, I'm going to do this a cappella.
I got one for you.
Oh, you got a beat? Okay, so we got beats. I like this.
An actual instrumental, Cam? Yes. Not a song that he's gonna rap over.
Yes.
Killer. Cam, Secret Society.
Yo, shout out to my man DJ Maker. You know what I mean? Are you on the guest list? That's his new mixtape. So, like, anybody that has gear, you know what I mean? Like I said, I support local talent. You know what I mean? I hit a lot of people. Like, this video is probably gonna hit a lot of people. So, you know, check me out, thekidfamous at hotmail.com. That's the Hotmail. Send me that free ish. Look. That's Mike. Dara, MC as well. They started from the craziest place. This beat's taking too long, so let me just do this quick. I'm gonna do a little acapella and that's it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Who right now? We got 2 beats. Where's the love, right? Alright, where's the love? I like that. You can't say that I don't deserve it. It wasn't worth it to plan the whole entire movement and the way I worked it. Every single beat I'm on murked it. Had a little food for thought, served it. It served this purpose. I look back and believe it's all worth it. But I wouldn't be here if nobody would have heard it. Some say I'm a liar, some say I inspire. I tell my story as if I was the buyer, and I'm the one selling it. No one gives a fuck, they all celibate. Till you celibate, then everybody starts yelling it. Yelling in the crowd, all yelling out proud, yelling my name, tell me how does this sound? Give me my shot, I'ma take another round. Figured out I'ma take another route, then I'm out. And if you doubt, then you lost the bout, which means you lost the fight. You know what I'm talking about? Where's the love, man? And that wasn't no like freestyle off the dome, you know what I mean? Cause yo, Fame don't freestyle. No, I don't freestyle. And if you know I don't freestyle, check out the first mixtape I put out. I don't freestyle. Like, I just believe that I could probably write something hotter if you give me 10 minutes. So give me the beat in 10 minutes and I'll probably come up with something nicer. There's people who freestyle and do it real well. That's not me. I write songs real well and I try to get my message across. And that's what it is, man. The Kid Famous, TorontoRappers.com. We in the spot.